welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. It is 10 o'clock, I'm leaving Pam to go home. I get to the elevator, it said it was on the 4th floor. I pressed the elevator never came up. It went down to the 1st floor. I press it. Okay, it's not moving. Alright. So again, this is what they'll do. Alright, and there are times when they'll target me and I'm going in and out during the day. The elevator will always be on the 4th floor. Okay, and that's throughout the entire day. You know, and I didn't do a video on it before, you know, because I'm just like, yeah, okay, I know what they should, you know, I like to play the number game bullshit. So, see this? I definitely pressed the elevator, it was on the 4th floor. Instead of coming up, it went down to the 1st floor, and I'm pressing it. I guess they want me to take the stairs. You know, they must be having people coming in and out of the apartment as I'm walking down the stairs. This is why they're doing this. But this is done purposeful. Okay? I gotta go down to the basement to take the garbage down. Alright, let's take the stairs and see what happens. See, look at that shit. Look at that. What did I say? All right? Now look, both buttons lighting up. It's on the 2nd floor now. I'll just do a walk down one flight of stairs. And look. See? Yeah, like I said, this is how they target me. So they program the elevator that if I press the elevator, whatever floor was on, which is on the 4th floor, it's not supposed to go up, it's supposed to go down. Alright? And you can see, come downstairs to the 5th floor, you know, I press both buttons, they both lit up. Alright? And again, this elevator was on the 4th floor. I press the button to call the elevator up, and it went down to the 1st floor. Alright. Just in the basement trying to take the garbage out, and then I'll be heading home. Alright, back in the elevator. So, you know, like I said, when they start targeting me like this, I have to start recording just to show people what I'm talking about. Right? The manipulation of the elevator. Okay, to go down to the 1st floor when I call it up, and it doesn't matter which button I press, right? So, and like I said, I've taken the elevator. You guys see me in the elevator many times in my videos. So it doesn't matter if I'm pressing the top button or the bottom button. The elevator always comes up. Okay, but this time it went down to the 1st floor. Oh look, new car with a 32 license plate. Well, let's see. GUH 3332. Alright. Tell you, you know, I don't usually, I've stopped paying attention to that shit, but you know, I just needed to show people how I'm being targeted, how they try to use that number again. You know? Because this is what they're doing. Manipulating people. They're a bunch of liars. bunch of deceivers, you know, they're lying about the technology, right? You know, when I was about to do my video, you know, Pam called me, you know, and again, sometimes they'll do it because, you know, she didn't call me all day because of what the discussion we had in the morning. I said, I don't want to hear this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Blaming the kids, you know, when you are their parent, it is your responsibility. Okay, I don't blame the kids if I'm late somewhere with them, you know, whether or not because, you know, they're taking their sweet time. I'm the parent. I'm like, let's go. If I have to help you dress, I'll help you dress. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then she blocked me, which is okay. It's fine. I do the same thing too sometimes when I'm, you know, pissed off with her talking to me. I don't want to speak to her. I tell her, I say, it's fine, it's okay. But as soon as I'm about to do my video, she calls me. And I think she must have heard the echo because I had the speaker on, but it was coming through, I had my mic on, but it was coming through the speaker. So when she heard the echo, she must have been like, oh, he's recording, because she hanged up the phone. You know, she literally hanged up the phone. So, you know, this shit was funny. Right? And then she came in about when I was almost done doing the video, and the kids, you know, and then they had the kids talking to me doing the palm fixation drill. My daughter, when I'm speaking to her, you know, sticking her fingers in her ears. You know, I don't pay it no mind because I know it's the technology that's controlling them to do it because of the certain actions that they take. Yeah, come on, bro. I know, I see you. With your dead crossing around your neck. You're Jesus. I swear. You know, soon in the future, they're gonna be wearing chain with what do you call it? A loop. You know, if I got the name that they damn, why can't I remember the damn name of this shit? Right? A loose. That's what it's called. I'm sorry, a noose. Noose. Yeah, that's what it is. Right? So yeah. You know, like I said, I'm gonna expose them in every single way. You know, and again, when I expose them, they'll try to use, oh, he's crazy, or he just said that, 'cause that's how they get away with it. You know, that is how they get away with this shit. Right? This is what they do. This is what they do. Why they program people. I see through their programming. I can see it. I can see the behavior. You know, all you got to do is just, you know, there's videos on human behavior, right? Just watch some of those videos, and I'm not talking about the recent ones. I'm talking about the ones from, like, you know, years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You know, because the new video that they put now, they're not doing some of the things that they were doing in the past, like explaining some of the things that they explained in the past. They will adjust and adapt the new information that they're given to, you know, cover up or mask the targeting that's going on, right? You know, so when I tell you and I show you guys, you know, I see women, you know, when I'm walking in the street and they're grabbing their crotch, there's a woman doing it in front of me, or they're grabbing their breast in front of me. That's not a natural human behavior. You know, dudes walking towards me grabbing their crotch, that's not a natural human behavior. Especially us. I mean, we used to do that shit back in the 80s. You know, we used to be like something like, you know, we're in an argument with somebody, right? You know, before we walk off, we'll be like, you know, turn around and grab our crotch and be like, so. But when you see dudes just walking towards you, grabbing their crotch, or they're looking down at your crotch, you know what I'm saying? That's not a natural human behavior. Okay? When they're constantly touching themselves all up in the street, that's not a natural human behavior. Okay? When they're walking with their arms behind their back and they open up the palm of their hands flat behind their back, right above their butt, the behind, that's not a natural human behavior. Right? So you got to observe these things and understand that when you see this is happening around you, you're being conditioned. Okay, whatever they have built into your subconscious state, your psyche, that those things are triggers. So you got to pay attention to your mind and what your mind is saying, what your emotions, how you're feeling. Yeah, the NYPD. Of course they're gonna come. Look at that. NYPD. Yeah. Right? So this is what they do. Okay? And they will use people, manipulate them, put them in positions, which we all know about, to mask their target and to hide it. Okay? And there are few psychologists and psychologists who understand what's going on. And once they recognize or give credence to what it is that you're saying, they will find ways in order to remove them, right, from that position or that job and bring in somebody else. This is how they cover up their shit. Okay? So yeah, I'm exposing all of this shit because it needs to be exposed. Because this is not just about me. I look at things, I look at the broader picture. What they try to do is to try to keep you narrow-minded, blinded. Keep you seeing what they want you to see, to believe what they want you to believe, which is lies and deception. Okay? And then they talk about public safety and all this bullshit and national security. Okay? The real threat to national security is the white supremacists within the high ups of the military, the CIA, the NSA, the FBI, the Department of Justice, right? The Department of Defense, the military, every single branch. Those are the people who are a threat to public safety and national security. What they've been doing in the black community is crime against and genocide against us as black people. But we don't want to believe that because they got a few Negroes, right? Negropeans, I use the word, not with the N, but a knee, right? Knee, grows, right? And Negropeans. So when I say Negroes, meaning that, they get on their knees and they're praying, right? Then they may be, I'm telling you, it's like, describe it like this. I go for a job interview, another person goes for a job interview. I'm a non-believer, he's a believer, or she's a believer. I get the job, they don't. They're like, well, God must not want me to get this job, must be for a reason. That's the excuse they make in your mind. No, I had a better resume, I have been in the industry longer, right? Then if it's the other way around, they're like, thanking God, thank you God for giving me this job. No, the job, they are going to give you this job. The person look at your resume, figure that you was a good fit for the company, your interview went great, and you got the job. Simple as that. Okay? Unbelievable. The bullshit people believe. Alright, so now they're back on the corners again. I haven't seen them on the corners in a while. Turn the camera around. Look, she came with her nails. The bus driver, she took up my phone and stopped playing with her nails. Oh, you taking off your mask so I can see you, bro? Oh, you want to be on camera? Okay, that's fine. So, again, the theme, because they don't want to be exposed. Alright, you'll see the lights flashing there. There you go, they're back in the corner there. So, you know how they like I said, this program is built to where they think that when you expose them, or they make it seem like when you expose them, that they'll do whatever they're trying to accuse you of, right? But you don't know what they're trying to accuse you of. You just know that you're being harassed by the cops, by people, such and such, right? You know what I'm saying? And so think about this, right? A program created where they can experiment on you, where they can manipulate you, right? And then if you try to expose it by, showing the truth and telling the truth, that somehow they'll send you like subliminal threats, psychological threats. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about that, right? They think that they're geniuses, right? Well, they are, but there are people out there who are geniuses too, and there are people out there that understand that, when things like this happen to them, and they reflect and go back and understand and study and realize what's happening, is to expose it so it doesn't happen to anybody else. And I'm one of those people. Okay? All right.